One of the main ways that we work out during coaching what steps we need to take next is by going through a process of effectively somatic work, which is where we actually allow ourselves some time to start with, where we're getting out of our heads and into our bodies, where our answers almost always lie. We're pretty wise humans when we, shut the fuck up and listen to ourselves. And I wanted to share just as an example of how this works. It can work obviously in really big ways when you go through a process of coaching, but it works in our everyday life as well. And I wanted to share a story about that. Yesterday I was just feeling like life's had fair amount of challenges lately, and yesterday I was just feeling quite anxious, and the anxiety was building and building as the day got on, and I was starting to get physical side effects for a couple of days, and as the volume turned up on the anxiety in my body, my desire to run away from it increased, and I wanted to try all the things, mindfulness, I'll just observe it, or I'll meditate, or I'll do yoga, or I'll go for a walk. And I think these things they're obviously amazing tools. I'll drink herbal tea, I'll watch my diet, but at the end of the day, they weren't turning the volume down. And the more I kind of went, la, 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 I don't want to know what's going on here, the louder my body went to try and get my attention. So I followed my own advice, and I listened to what my body was trying to tell me. And this is a simple exercise that you can do at any point. You don't have to be in a heightened state of emotional arousal in order to use this technique. But if you've got a predominant feeling going on, particularly if it's one you don't like, rather than running away from that feeling, lean into your body. So where are you feeling it? So yesterday for me, I was feeling it here in my chest. It was like really a strong sensation of anxiety in my chest. So I kind of took a breath and I leant into it, and then I asked, okay, hi, I see you. And as I witnessed it, but not in this sort of distant, disconnected way, in a really connected way, it already started to ease. And then it was a matter of saying, okay, what have you got to tell me? What is this feeling there to tell me? Like, what are you trying to get my attention for? And there was a lot of wisdom in listening to it. It gave me a lot of clarity and a lot of answers about what was really going on. And now I can move into my head. Now I can say, oh, that's what's going on. And now I can move into my head to start taking really practical steps to solve this kind of, what these negative feelings were bringing up in me. So the somatic process really is about that. It's landing into the body and learning to listen and getting the information. And then once we've got that clear information, then we decide what action steps we want to take to move ourselves forward to get into, an ideal state. And it really makes me think of that poem, The Guest House by Rumi. And I'm going to post that in the comments for you to read. But it's this idea, rather than being afraid of our negative feelings or of any of our feelings, attach them in either way, is to invite them in as a messenger that's got information. So lean into the feelings, find where they land in your body, sit with them and ask them, what are they trying to tell you? We're pretty